that they need to develop the person that they are. And if we don't give them those opportunities, we're not just shortchanging those children, which is a crime, in my opinion. We're shortchanging our communities. We're shortchanging our state. Because if we don't graduate from high school, kids who have been able to develop their potential, we are going to end up with people who are not going to be the best that they can be when they go to try to get a job, when they go to college, when they go to compete in the world. So it's like a tragedy on the level of the child, but it's really a problem for us as a state and as a community. And I think that's something else that we need to talk to our lawmakers about, like, what's the end game here? So if what you're going to do is just say, we can't raise taxes, we have to talk about revenue. Nobody wants to talk about revenue. We have to talk about revenue. There is not enough revenue in the state budget to pay for what we paid for last year. There's a $500 million structural deficit this year. And next year there will be a $2 billion structural deficit in the state budget. It's there. There were a lot of business tax cuts that Governor Corbett pushed through when he was in office, and now there just is not the amount of revenue that we need to pay our bills. And the pension problem is a very serious problem in addition to all of this. But what's the end game? So you don't pass the budget this year, you don't increase education funding this year, you don't want to increase revenue. So then next year, what are you going to do? You're going to have a $2 billion budget deficit at the state level. Are you going to cut another $1 billion from public education?